Welcome to Vayne's World, where you get celebrity news first, but not just from me. No. From the celebrities themselves. And today, guess who I have in the building? Ladies, the handsome Jus Jay King.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a celebrity, but...
Yeah, I mean, yes, indeed. This is what we're doing.
Local celeb. All right, I feel it.
I always like to start out by taking it back just a little bit.
Yeah.
So take me back to Justin King, the singer and graphic artist. Which came first?
Even before that, actually, like my entertainment career started in school, like QC. I used to be a footballer, and I always wanted to represent Barbados, and like my knees went bad early out, and like that was the end of that. And that was all I used to do. And then I had just started this break dance phase. I used to skip class, go in the hall and like dance up and flip up, and like my signature move, I used to run and like slide across the floor on my head, like with no hands, no feet on the ground, just slide until I started getting a little ball patch, and I was alright. Enough. But it used to look real cool though. Yeah. But I started doing that, and then I used to do a lot of battle competitions, like battle clashes. Like we used to like be clashing each other.
This still breakdancing?
Yeah, with breakdancing.
Oh wow, okay.
And we did like dancing for like the NCF opening gala for Cropover, and like we did a lot of background dancing with like bands and stuff. And then I actually ended up getting into the band circuit. Like all along I had just started graphic design with the breakdance and everything. So that went right through my career all till now.
Yeah.
I got into the band circuit because like with the whole rise of Rihanna and all that, you know, everybody wanted to sing, and I wanted to sing. And, you know, I had the stars in my eyes. I wanted to be a star, and I got into this band Strategy with Kurt Brown and TJ, and I sang in that band for about 2.5, 3 years or so.
And TJ is?
TJ was one of the lead singers.
Okay.
That's a girl, and Kurt Brown, he was like the reggae kind of vibe, and then I was like the singer vibe.
Gotcha.
You know, so we used to perform like every Thursday and Tuesday in the shipping before it turned to Sugar. And after some time, I kind of realized that it wasn't really like, don't get me wrong, like I like singing or whatever, but I wasn't like amazing at it, and like I wanted to be amazing at it, and that's one thing like I rate singers, because like I think that is true talent. I feel like you can learn to be better, but you can't really learn to be great at it. Like you're born with that.
Right.
And like it kind of bugged me out for a bit, like, because I couldn't learn it. And like I wasn't enjoying it, and I wanted to do something that was a little more free. You know, we had to sing the same songs all the time in the band, da-da-da. And I remember I went to New York, and I discovered the wave of electronic music. This was like 2010. It was the first time I'd ever left the Caribbean. And I went to New York, and I saw that, and like it's a very DJ operated art form, you know, like EDM and da-da-da. Like it's very about the DJ, it's about the production, it's about beats, you know, and I was like intrigued by that. And I came back to Barbados, and I immediately, because I used to remember the same graphic design and everything.
Yeah.
I used to run social media for 2 clubs, with Club 360 and Club Extreme.
Okay.
And I used to design all
Shout
the
out
art.
to Club Extreme.
Yeah, I used to run the social media for Marian and Habib for the club and so on, and it got sold over. They sold it, and they came here and did slam.
Yes.
And the new owners kept me on, and I approached them, and I was like, here, like because I stopped singing, I had quit, and I decided I wanted to get into the DJing, but I knew nobody would ever book me, so I said, well, I approached them, and I was like, would you let me do a night, because the club wasn't doing too well, and da-da-da, and I was like, I would like to try my hand at night, and they were iffy about it, you know. Time passed, and I kept pushing, and eventually they were like, well, we don't have anything to lose. And I basically took over the Saturday night. After like a week, I brought on Renee Nelson, who's Nellyux, and we started a brand called Liquid. And basically, with that brand, as it rose to fame, my career kind of blew with it. And I used to do a wave of electronic music events as well, along with some open formats, which would have been Liquid. And basically, I kind of platformed myself out as Jus Jay, changed my name and everything, and I used that event to really get myself out there. And the last one was in 2016, and it was, by the time I ended it, it was a 2-stage music festival. It was like 13 DJs across like 8 different countries, and 2 stages, electronic music, and an open format.
Liquid.
Yeah.
Right, because I was gonna like ask you about the transition into that. And so you said it ended with you doing. And you
Yeah.
ended it when?
At the two-stage festival in 2016. But
Okay.
the reason I decided to make the change is because I'm 28 now.
Mm-hmm.
But I was losing touch because when I started, it was like 19, 20.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like I had grown out of that younger, like kind of age category. So like I needed to find a different, avenue to like break into as I got older, because I can't really relate to 19-year-olds now. I'm a little older, and
Yeah.
it's not quite the same, So I started playing for Elevate as an opening DJ there, because I was working at the club Priva at the time. I was a resident DJ. Like Rihanna came through there a bunch of times, like Jared Butler and da-da-da. So that was a transition into the more premium markets now. And one of the reasons I chose that path too is because that's a path that takes you outside of Barbados. Those
When
premium
you say,
markets.
okay, the premium markets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So Elevate started taking me on as an opening DJ, and eventually, like we got to talking, like we really had a lot in common, and we ended up starting doing events together. It started with a cruise called Sunglasses and Advil, and now we actually have a flagship event for Crop Over. It's called Lifted. It's Crop Over Thursday.
So just so there are people watching maybe in London and Toronto
Yeah.
who may not know what Elevate is.
Yeah.
Elevate is a major brand.
Yeah, top premium brand in Barbados.
Here in Barbados. Let's not start with today. Let's start with about a year ago.
Right.
The RedBull 3-Style World Championship 2016.
Yeah.
Something major happened.
Yeah.
A young man, a handsome young man.
Not me.
Well, I mean, we're going to get to you in a second.
Yeah.
So, another handsome young man from a small place, a small, beautiful island of Barbados.
Yeah.
Representing the 246.
Yeah, man.
Against DJs from all over the world.
Yeah.
DJ Puffy. Shout out to Puffy. Won.
Yeah.
How did you feel, not only as a Barbadian, but how did you feel as a childhood friend, as somebody who, you have the same passion, you do the same thing? How did that make you feel?
At first it was, I like, in my mind, and I kind of feel bad saying it, like, I didn't know, like, if he would win or not. Like, I wasn't quite sure because I didn't understand, like, the judging criteria.
Right,
and that's where
right,
I
yeah.
really need to give him props, because, like, I'm in now because of what he went out there and did, you know what I mean? It's not quite like the DMC and the Idea, which are other DJ competitions that are, like, very technical. Like, these are, like, bedroom nerds that all they do all day is... This was about party rocking, and it was something that I didn't really understand. I'd been following the competition, but I just never really understood what the criteria was. So, like, all along, I'm watching this competition, and then last year came, and I see Puffy post, like, best, like, fingers crossed or something like that. And I call him on the phone. I'm like, how did you enter this competition? Like, we don't have a country final. Like,
Right, yeah.
he was like, dog, there's a wild card selection. I was like, what? So, like I do need to give him props that he went out there. He did the research, He knew he had what it took to win. He'd been preparing. He told me he'd been preparing all along. He always knew that there was a wild card section, and he had been preparing, So, major props to him. I felt real proud, I grew up with him. From like the time he was like 5 years old, we were neighbors. We lived in the same house, kind of thing. It was real good. He definitely did a lot for the confidence that I went into submitting my video with. He without telling me anything, I knew what I had to do based on, because he went out there and did that. You know what I mean? So I definitely felt real confident, and I was very proud. Like, I'm very patriotic. I'm all about Barbados. So
Right, yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to get too much into your head, because I know you have a lot of pressure because the competition isn't here yet. But what are you doing to prepare right now for the competition?
Wow.
And sorry, I should say this. So Jus Jay entered the RedBull 3-Style competition. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
The RedBull 3-Style
World
Championship competition 2017.
Yeah.
So now this is also very epic, because DJ Puffy from Barbados won last year, and now Jus Jay, I was going to say Justin, Jus Jay is a finalist, and that is also huge.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like I was explaining, it's 3 zones: it's Asia, Europe, and the Americas.
Right.
And so for us countries like in the West Indies and certain parts of Central and South America who fit in the Americas, we don't all have what is a country final, so we can't compete to get into a final. So what we have is a wild card where basically our competition is all of the other countries that don't have a final. So all of those Central American and South American countries, all of the entire Caribbean, we all competing against each other for one slot.
Right.
So that in itself made me feel real good that they chose me because I put a lot of effort into the submission video, and you know, I was glad that they appreciated the art and the mixture of the Caribbean music and everything. And as far as preparations for the World Finals is it's nerve-wracking, to be honest. I did a lot of research on Puffy's winning and everything, and I even called him on the phone today to talk about it. And it's gonna be very different. It's like you can't really look at what he did and say, okay, I could do that too. You know what I mean? It's very different. Like he was in Chile, so like the music style and so on, certain things that
Right,
you
yeah.
can do and you can try there may not necessarily fly in Poland. You know, like I've been like calling different DJs around that are from Poland, and you know, and just asking Puffy different things. And it's gonna be interesting to, because I'm not gonna cut off my Caribbean style. I have to bring it, but I'm not gonna be able to like do it in the same way that like Puffy might have done in Chile. It's a little different. That's a Spanish-speaking country. They listen to dancehall reggae.
Right,
Like their
yeah.
reggaeton is the same as ours, soca.
Right, exactly.
You know, but like
yeah.
Poland is very hip hop, electronic music oriented. So like I have to find a way now to translate my music across. You know, maybe by remix. You know, maybe by fusing the music, mashups, remixes, everything. But I'm not gonna cut off the Caribbean in order to fit in, because that's a mistake. Like, because originality is the most points. So in preparation, like that's the reason it's so hard, because I need to find a way to be like staying true to myself, but in a way that everybody can get it.
So yes, on Vayne's World, you know, after we ask the serious interview questions, we love to play a fun game. And today with Jus Jay, we're going to play Password. The rules to Password, really, really simple. I'm going to have a card in my hand. He has to guess the word on the card. I'm going to give him a clue, but guess what? The clue is only one word. If he gets it right, then he gets a point. The first person to get the 2 points wins the game. If he doesn't get it right, then it's my turn. Barney.
TV show? Oh, was that
No,
first?
honestly, it's not fair because I'm just like, I'm not good at this.
Cracker?
Biscuit?
No. That was stupid. Sorry, that was stupid. You know, like Polly want a cracker?
Was it a parrot? I'm going to get this one. Can I do a gesture, please?
Yeah.
Hot.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Okay, so dismissed.
Fired. You know, he's better than me. This isn't right. Oh my gosh. Leggings.
Tights.
Clothes. Stockings.
Oh God.
And I'm thinking Christmas stocking. But if I say Christmas, you can say Santa Claus.
Roof.
Dog.
No, bark.
Kadooment.
Parade.
Crop over.
Oh. Red.
Apple. Yes.
I win.
Excuse the mess. But that's what happens on Vayne's World. Thank you all so much for watching. And give Jus Jay some love and support. And make sure that you're watching the RedBull 3-Style World Championship 2017. All my Bajans represent. Everybody from the 246 represent. Even if you're not, all the Caribbean islands, the Americas, all the way up. We're going to be rocking and rooting for Jus Jay. Thank you for watching Vayne's World. And that is the end of Season 1. Season 2 is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you subscribe to Slam TV. Yes, so that is the end of Vayne's World Season 1. Thank you all so much for watching, for liking, sharing, subscribing to Slam TV, of course. And also just talking about it, giving me feedback. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the love. But continue to make sure that you're supporting Slam 101.1 FM, Power Broadcasting as a whole, our sister station, Y103.3. And most importantly, make sure that you subscribe right now to our YouTube channel, Slam TV. We have mornings on Slam. Shout out to Bubbles, Salt, Nikita, and of course DJ Simply Smooth as well. We're going to have lots more in store for 2018. Until then, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I don't know, just be safe and happy holidays. Mwah.